What's going on, guys? Rob with 3STRONG. Today I'm going to go over a movement that might look simple, but it's incredibly challenging on your shoulder stability, your core strength, and even a little bit of the lower body. But in terms of kind of bang for your buck with this one, this is a great kind of trunk shoulder exercise. It's called the Renegade row. And the Renegade row is kind of a combination of a bent over row, but with a plank, but it has an interesting rotational component to it. And by rotation, I mean that you are not actually twisting. That's what we're trying to resist, is rotating. So it's a great movement to activate all the muscles around your abs and even your shoulder, as you'll see. It's actually kind of interesting because it mimics pulling back a bow. So as one arm is forcing the body to stabilize, the other arm is doing the movement. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. You start off in a basic push-up position, the top of a plank here. And so just like I've talked about in some of my other videos, whenever you're doing a plank, you want your body nice and straight. You don't want the arch in the lower back. You really want to squeeze the butt so they tuck under and keep those abs nice and tight. Notice how my shoulders are over my hands. I don't want to get back into this position. This is our base, and this is what we're going to try to maintain as stable as possible, and the amount of weight is really going to dictate how much you have to work, and at what point you start to push it a little bit too hard, and we don't want that. You want to stay as stable as possible and resist the rotation. So this is the actual movement. Feet wide, push a position, hands a little bit closer. You're going to stabilize, squeeze those abs, and do a row. And the tendency is your body's going to want to twist to get into a more stable shoulder position and kind of reduce the stress in the abs. We don't want that. We're going to stay essentially straight and try to get that elbow back and do that row. I wouldn't consider this a big developer of the back muscles. I treat this more as a core movement, but it is nice having to do the row that you do get a little bit of back work in, but you can definitely feel that the shoulders and abs, everything is engaged, and you're working really hard to get those weights up. So just give that a shot. Get set up nice and strong in that push-up position with a wide base, butt tight, abs tight, and really squeeze, trying to punch forward into the ground. As you pull that other arm back, get set, punch that other arm into the ground, and pull the other one back. Great movement. You can add it in. I actually like to put that in, not necessarily with my strength movements, but actually if I'm doing any core work, I definitely put that one in there, and that's going to be a great challenge. See you guys tomorrow.